This is Thomas, and he is playing a, a game here at the Las Vegas Library today, and we're going to kind of investigate that a little bit, and we're going to ask him some things about what he likes to read, too. So go ahead and introduce yourself again. And
well, I'm Thomas. I'm on the computer. I'm playing a game where I just kill insects. Killing insects, getting upgrades and such.
And what's the name of it? And what's the name of it?
Insectinator.
Insectinator.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay.
And it's on armorgames.com, which is where I usually go when I'm just bored.
Okay.
Usually when I get on here, I just go to Pojo, because I play Yu-Gi-Oh, so that's it.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to show us today a little bit about Yu-Gi-Oh? Is what the plan?
I wasn't planning to.
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh isn't really a computer thing. It's a card game, so.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my friends. I usually get here a bit early, so I'm just waiting.
I
get on the computer, and I wait for my friends to come here, and then we go back there.
What is it about this particular game?
This particular one? I barely started it. I didn't even know it existed before today, but...
Would you call this a first-person shooter game?
Yeah, I guess, kinda. I would put this in miscellaneous. I would categorize this in miscellaneous.
Basically, you're just killing bugs, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's your reward? Your reward?
Reward is not really much. You're rewarded with there's these achievements up here, and if you
badges?
get pretty much, and they're achievements, and when you finish an achievement like that one says kill 300 insects with a rocket launcher, you get a new gun right there.
Okay.
So I've already done that. I got the Uzi with that one.
So. What kind of books do you like to read?
I don't usually read books here, actually. I usually just hang out here and play Yu-Gi-Oh in the back. But if I do, I usually just read manga and stuff just to pass the time.
Okay, that was a better answer. So.
Yeah.
What kind of magazines do you like to read?
Manga, anime.
Okay.
Sometimes I read the Shonen Jump stuff. I don't usually read books really. This is pretty much just a hanger.
You know, when you read, it's okay. You don't have to read a book.
Yeah.
So you definitely are reading, but it's just not books that you like.
Yeah. I do like books, but it's kind of, I've read most of the books that I like. So.
What would you say were the biggest differences when you say, I don't read books, I read magazines? What's the experience like for you? You don't have to describe the format or anything.
Well, the manga gives more of a descriptive look into the story and the plot and stuff and what's going on.
So you like the visuals?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's just
What's your favorite
reading.
story?
Probably manga or
of
book.
all time. Doesn't have anything.
Like written story or movie?
Movie, what your most memorable story?
The Matrix.
Okay.
Definitely The Matrix.
And have you read anything related to The Matrix at all?
No, it's just a movie.
Oh, okay. There's
Matrix
actually a book, too.
It is?
Yeah. You know, take the blue pill or the red pill, kind of.
Oh, that's cool. I'll look that up.
You will, won't you?
I'll look.
Hi, Shanna.
Hi, Mary.
Today we discovered something kind of interesting about Thomas over here, who's gaming, and he sees books and reading as kind of maybe two different things. So what is your take on that a little bit?
Well, I believe that I can see that kids doing that these days, just because they have so many different outlets where that they can see, they've got reading on TV, they've got, reading in their video games, and then, of course, you have books. It's almost like books are for school and reading is maybe separate from that, or vice versa, where you've got a formal reading where you have to read it for homework, and then you don't associate it with reading for pleasure. A lot of kids get into reading when they're younger and get out of it when they're in school because they can't. They don't have the time.
Okay, so here's my thinking. What if people don't associate screen reading with the act of reading?
Well, I guess that's our job as librarians, is to connect the two, and to recognize that it is the same thing. You know, I think that we have, you know, librarians might be purists in some respect, where books are everything, and you know, we have to then teach each other that it is just as valuable a form of reading, where you're reading on the screen versus reading in the print media.
Okay. And here's the 39 Clues, one of the most popular books that are checked out by kids who game. This is the first, did you say?
The first one in the series, yeah.
This is called The Maze of Bones, and it's really pretty cool. It's got a card deck with it, and it also is really, you can see the type on it, and the page turning is like attractive. And I think this is something that is interesting because this is different than screen reading. Turning the pages and looking at the printed word is like the author is the boss. And you know what? You're not. And in reading on the screen, you're kind of like the boss.
Right.
Would you?
You can close those windows whenever you want, whereas you can decide whether to start at the beginning or start at the end. Whereas with the books, you kind of have to go in order. I think you're right, Mary.
Okay. Well, more later then. Thanks very much.
Thank you.